YouTube, how's it going? A little smoky out here. Swamp Piper 84 coming your way with 10 answers to 10 questions that Jay Dighsx asked today. And today I'm not smoking a pipe. I'm smoking a Cult Blood Red Moon cigar. Really good. Does not taste anything like the pipe tobacco, so if you like the pipe tobacco and are expecting something like that in a cigar, don't even bother with it. But if you enjoy a cigar, a good cigar, it's a little peppery actually. I like it quite a bit actually. So, but anyways, Jay, you asked 10 questions, so I have 10 answers for you. The first one was, what does 1 gallon of milk cost? 1 gallon of gas, 50 grams of tobacco, 1 cigar, and 1 large pizza each cost where I live. I live in Central Florida. So, did a little checking. 7-Eleven up the road. It costs $2.57 a gallon. So, not too bad. The Pizza Hut, 1 large, 1 topping pizza, costs $11.64. Gallon of milk at Publix grocery store up their way is $3.79. Now, as far as the 50 grams of tobacco and the cigar, there's no local tobacconists around me. Like, the closest one is about an hour away. So, I'm going to skip that portion of the question because I order all of my stuff off of pipes and cigars or smoking pipes. Excuse me. So, all my ordering is done off a line, so pretty much it's the same price as anybody else that orders off a line. So I'm going to skip that part of the question. So, moving on to the next question. It's kind of an existential question. Who are you? Or who am I? I'm a good old boy, not meaning no harm. Just kidding. I'm just a guy trying to make a living, trying to do whatever I can to support my family and support myself and keep my hobbies and habits, whatever they may be, going. So it's a tough question to ask or answer. But that's really the best I can do right now. Just a regular guy. I don't see myself as being anything special or anything non-special. Just regular, ordinary guy. So, what would I cook if you came over? Well, it depends on if you like spicy food or not. If you like spicy food, I'll make you my signature chili, which has pretty much every meat you can think of that you can throw in: beef, pork, sausage, bacon, chicken. It's all mixed into one big pot with some beans and a bunch of jalapenos and habaneros and hot sauce and beer. Yes, beer. Very good. Light beer is a very good addition to your chili if you haven't tried it. It's pretty good. Or even dark beer. So it just adds different flavors. So if you don't like spicy food like that, I have a chicken dish, my signature chicken dish that I make. It's grilled chicken breast with some prosciutto or bacon, whatever's I can get my hands on. On top of that, with some melted cheese. I usually I grill the chicken with some wine, a nice red wine sauce. So it has red wine flavor, not overpowering, of course. And yeah, it's a really good chicken dish. So if you like chicken, I'll make you that. Moving on, we got number 4. One goal that I've dreamed about but haven't reached. Why haven't I reached it, and what can be done to achieve it if there's anything that can be done? I'm actually working on that one right now. I've wanted a trade for a long time. To me, I put more stock into trade schools than I do colleges. So I'm looking into getting to be a welder, a certified welder. It's something I want to learn. It seems to be a career that's it's always going to be needed. People are always going to need metal fused together. So It seems to be a job that's going to be around for a long time. Seems to pay decently, and I like working with my hands. So I'm actually working on that one right now, calling up and trying to find the right trade school. And that's pretty much what's being done and what can be done. Number 5, if I can take a 3-week all-expense-paid vacation anywhere in the world, where would it be? That was a hard one, because there's a lot of places that I'd like to see. Australia being one of them. I'd love to go over to England and visit my buddy Tony the Goat. And there's quite a bit of other places I'd like to go see, but I think I'd take a YouTube pipe community road trip, and by that I'd go and, well, visit everyone in the States that follow me on YouTube and Instagram and that I've become friends with, and I think that'd be really cool. Be able to spend a couple days with at least a few of them. I think that'd be really fun. And another existential question: why do I matter? I matter in the way that every single person out there matters. And in that way, we all matter because we make a difference in somebody's life. Whether it be positive or negative, that's always going to matter. And, matter doesn't have to be a good or a bad thing. It's either or. So, yeah, we all matter in a way that we touch somebody's life, or multiple people's lives, whether it be positively or negatively. It's what we're here for. It's what we do in our lives. Each of us go through our lives doing different things and encountering different people, and yeah, so those things that we do and those small interactions, those matter sometimes more than we think they do. So, as was quoted in a great movie, be excellent to each other. Moving on to number 7. If I had to choose between being a turtle or a fruit fly for the rest of my life, what would I be? To me, that's very simple. A turtle. A turtle has a longer lifespan. It's a real chill animal. Goes along, just do all day. And eat some grass, chill out, just make sure not to cross a road. That's where the problems come in. So, definitely take a turtle. Maybe even like a little red bandana, call myself Raphael. Number 8, who is my hero? My hero is my father. My mother and my father, actually my parents, are both my heroes. They have done so much for me in my life, been there for me, did so much for me as a kid, sacrificed a lot of stuff for me, so that I wouldn't need anything as a kid. And to me, there's no other person deserving to be a hero than somebody that does that. Outside of military heroes and stuff like that. Of course, what the military does is far exceeds anything that us normal civilians can even comprehend. So thank you all for that. Any military people out there watching this, thank you. But my hero, my personal hero, are definitely my parents. Just for what they've done, they sacrificed and been there for me, and they've been an inspiration to me in more ways than they even understand. Moving on, we have number 9, most exciting thing that I've done. When I was younger, I was 16 years old. I had a guitar teacher. Took guitar lessons for quite a few years when I was a kid. And we had a recital through the music store that I went to, Jammer's Music Center. It was up in St. Cloud, called Gateway High School. I played in front of the high school, this 5-minute epic, classical, neoclassical type song, along with my teacher and one other guy. And that was amazing. Performing in front of people is the biggest drug for me. People can go out and do whatever they like, whatever gets them off. But playing in front of people, playing music is definitely my drug, and that's the most exciting thing for me. And that particular gig that I played, I was in front of a couple hundred people, and it's the biggest crowd I've ever played in front of, and it was awesome. I loved it. And last but not least, I'm going to keep this one quick because I'm already at 10 minutes. The worst movie that I've watched, very easily, that has to be Twilight. I know some of you guys, some people watching this may like that movie. If you guys like it, then that's your thing. To me, that was the worst movie I ever watched. Watched the first one, could not even bear it. I'm into vampires, and that just completely destroyed the whole vampire genre, and it was so fucking stupid. But anyways, Jay, those were some awesome questions. You actually made me make an 11-minute video, so awesome, brother. I hope you're well. And by the way, dude, I did not recognize you today when I saw your video, and people that go and watch your video will know why. But anyways, guys, have a great one. Peace.